Hi Willows, hope you're well. For art this week, you're going to produce a painting of a rocket blasting off. You're going to use the Emma Larson style techniques that you created last week that you were experimenting with to create plumes and flames and smoke that as the rocket takes off. So first you're going to need to paint a rocket. You're going to need to paint a rocket, and it doesn't matter what you use to paint your rocket. You can use colouring pencils, anything you like to paint your rocket. It can be a NASA style space shuttle like mine, as I've done here, or you can create one of your own entirely. Okay, so it can be a creative, different style of rocket, whatever kind of rocket you would like. I'll leave that to your creativeness. So first of all, you're going to need to make sure that you've got a big space underneath your rocket and big spaces either side. So you need to have big spaces either side. Because as I've done with my research, I've seen that when a rocket blasts off, you can see the rocket here in the middle. This is a NASA rocket. The plumes of smoke go really high either side of it. And there's this bright flames and heat just in the centre here. So what I want to do is create that really big swirls of smoke using lots of water from that technique that we learned last week. So I'm going to start with my paintbrush. Now you can choose whatever colours you like. I mean, the smoke on this you can see is whites and greys, and it's got the bright yellow and things in the middle. But you can choose whatever colours you like to make it a nice creative painting. And I've gone for yellows. I want to use the yellow and the red and orangey colours, so mix that up to make those colours. So first of all, I'm going to put lots and lots of water on my page. I'm going to start in the middle underneath the rocket boosters, and I'm going to swirl around underneath with lots of water there. And then I'm going to use just the yellow underneath my rocket boosters. I'm just going to swirl that around. I'm not pressing too hard, okay, but I'm using a swirly motion, so lots of curves and circular motions with your paintbrush. And then I think I want to have a bit of orange on there, so I'm just going to, around the outside, I'm just going to do a few splotches of orange. Now if it doesn't look how you want it to look, or you want more water, you can always add more water over the top of your paint. Okay. And then I'm going to go with lots of water coming outside and up. Now I'm only going to do one side because otherwise this is going to take quite some time and the video will be too long and you need to be getting on with your own work. So I'm just going to swirl around up here with the water. Plenty of water, and it's coming right up beside the rocket up here. You know, you could even do a collage of a rocket if you wanted to, using different materials. I don't mind what your rocket is made from or what medium you use to create it. That's absolutely fine. So I've got quite a lot of water on there now. Now it's like big clouds of smoke, so I'm going to really thinking about the clouds in the sky, big puffy clouds. I'm going to start with my yellow again. In actual fact, I'm going to make more of an orangey colour. So I've just mixed a bit of red in with yellow here. That's the colour I made earlier. I want it to be a bit more yellowy, so I'm just going to mix up my colours. So, you know, experiment with your colours as well. And I'm going to do swirling cloud shapes. just with the tip of my brush. I'm going to swirl round. Even like this nice snail shell shape like that would be quite nice. Swirl round like that, give my brush a quick wash, and then I'm gonna spread some red in between, just dabbing it on, following some of the lines I've got there already. There we are. Now, this is a very quick example, and I'd already painted my rocket, but I want you to be really creative with your colours. I've only chosen 2 colours, all right? And you can add more water to make it really blend together. So you can add more water to blend your colours, to make it all come together as you go. And when you come back to school next week and we're all together, we can try these techniques all together, and I can get you some nice paper and we can create some other paintings using these techniques that we've been learning. Okay, so there you have it. I hope that you enjoy creating a rocket, blasting off into space, making big plumes of smoke either side, up and either side. And I've used an A3 piece of paper here. Don't worry if you haven't got A3, use something smaller and we can get a bit bigger with our painting next week. Enjoy!